Press the red button to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell icon to get the latest updates from Sonia Goes Natural. Hey friends, welcome to Sonia Goes Natural, presenting to you the rice recipes, the lunchbox ideas, starting with 1.5 teaspoon of oil in this coriander rice, putting in the sputtering of the jeera and the bay leaves. And with the sputtering of both these things, I'm putting juliens of ginger into it and letting it cook for some time, and then putting 1.5 onion which I have cut lengthwise and letting it cook for some time. After this has been cooked for some time, I'm putting in the goodness of the veggies in this coriander rice, putting the carrots, putting a little bit of beans. So this is 1 carrot and these are about 8 to 10 beans, and putting about loads of the goodness of the veggies I try to put, and putting in the peas into it. That's 1 katori of peas, letting it cook for some time. And after it has been cooked and it is ready, I'm going to make one secret thing which I'm going to share with you, the goodness of the greens, putting in a little bit of salt so that it gets the necessary, and putting in a little bit of garam masala and red chilli powder. So the masalas I normally put so that it just balances properly before the rice is put into it. I have prepared this wonderful green paste which has a bunch of coriander and pudina and 2 chillies. So this is the green powder which will go into my coriander rice. This is full of freshness and full of taste, and it will bring lovely green color to my coriander rice. Taking off the bay leaves at this time because the flavors have already been there, and now again letting the flavors settle in. And now after the flavors have been settled in, putting 1 cup of cooked rice into this. So you have to be very careful that rice has that lovely basmati rice, has long grains. Putting in a little bit of paneer pieces and presenting to you this wonderful coriander rice. And coriander rice is incomplete without this lovely fresh coriander. Do try this. This is a wonderful recipe made very easily for your lunch boxes. Enjoy. Starting with tomato peanut rice now, I have again put 1.5 teaspoon of oil, putting in the sputtering of the hing, and now we'll be going the jeera into it. And this is the paste which I'm going to prepare. So this is the preparing of the paste with about 3 to 4 red chillies and some peanuts, and roasting it, and the paste is there. Now I'm preparing the ground masala here and putting the hing again into the oil, and putting some juliens of ginger, a little bit of fresh coriander. I have put it into this. And now, since I've put jeera in the ground paste, I'm putting here the mustard seeds, putting bay leaves into it, nicely swirling it, and now putting about 4 to 5 small tomatoes, and I will let it cook for some time till the time it gets a bit mushy. Now you can see it's become a bit mushy, but still I want a particular texture. Now is a texture which I want. It should be cooked to a certain level, so I'm letting it cook to a certain level, and this point I'm going to put this lovely paste which I had prepared with red chilies and peanuts to lend the flavor to the tomatoes. Putting in 1 teaspoon of sugar into it, and now will come the other ground masalas in form of salt as per taste, a little bit of dry coriander powder, mixing it properly. As you can see now, it has mixed properly at this particular point and cooked to a point where I'm going to add the rice again. 1 cup of rice, cooked rice, basmati rice preferable is good. And now that lovely red color has come into my rice, which I always love, presenting to you this wonderful rice and decorating it with fresh coriander and peanuts to complete the look. Try this rice. This rice is so wonderful to taste, believe me, and it can be a wonderful lunchbox idea as well. Enjoy. Now is soya chunks rice. Soya is full of protein. Putting 1.5 teaspoon of oil and sputtering of the hing and the jeera. Putting in my lovely onions, that is about 1 big onion or 2 small onions as per your requirement. Now let it cook properly. Let it brown properly, and I've put in green chillies for that extra tang, and this is about 3 small tomatoes paste I have made, which will be going there. So this is a mixture of the whole and the paste. I'm letting it cook for some time, putting in the haldi for that yellow tinge I want in this recipes of mine. So I have put in a little bit of coriander powder going into it, and salt as per taste. Mix. And now it is cooked to a point where I will be putting about 1 big katori of soya nuggets. This is a protein rich pulao and full of nutrition, believe me. And with this I'm putting 1 katori of peas as well, because the soya nuggets taste best with peas. So I have put in the peas. I always put peas with that, so it gives the color and the taste and the nutrition as well. Let it cook for some time. Now it is cooked to a point where I can put some more ingredients to give extra richness to this. So I'm telling you, this is about the coriander and the cream which I'm planning to put, and along with the coriander I have put in fresh mint leaves. Again, the color and the taste comes wonderful with the combination of this, and this is about 2 tablespoons of cream I have put, because the dryness normally comes with the soya nuggets. So to balance it, I always put cream. And now that is 1 cup of my cooked rice, which I am putting in and mixing it properly, presenting to you this wonderful soya nuggets rice, full of taste, nutrition, wonderful lunchbox idea as well. Decorating it with coriander and little bit of peas to complete the look. Enjoy. Now we are starting with chickpeas rice. Chickpeas again full of protein, putting in the hing and 2 bay leaves. Then putting 1 big onion or 2 small onions cut lengthwise, and letting this cook for some time, letting the onions brown nicely. Now is a point where I can see my onions brown nicely. I am taking off the bay leaves as the bay leaves have blended the flavors into the masala. Here the tomatoes I'm going to put are about 3 to 4 of the tomato paste which I had prepared. So tomatoes are put on a higher side here because you are getting a gravy style of rice. So, and your chickpeas are pre-boiled. So I've taken 1 katori of chickpeas, putting in chaat masala here, or you can even put amchur powder for the tanginess, putting in a little bit of jeera which I had not put in the oil, putting in red chilli powder as per taste, and putting in the garam masala here, nicely mixing it. These are the pre-boiled chickpeas, and now I'm going to cook these chickpeas in this gravy so that the flavors gets into the chickpeas. Now you can see these have been cooked nicely. Putting in again a little bit of dahi or malai, whatever you want, because I don't want that dryness elements in my rice, so I always supplement it with something. And now putting the veggies wherever I can. I have put 1 shimla mirch or green bell pepper cut lengthwise into this, putting in loads of coriander. You can put mint also if you like to. And now you can see how wonderful that masala has been done. Again, putting a little bit of more curd because I feel this generally helps in balancing the flavors. And this is 1 cup of pre-boiled rice which will be going into the masala, nicely mixing it. This tastes wonderful, believe me, and it is made so quickly. If you have the pre-boiled rice presenting to you this wonderful chickpeas rice, enjoy. If you have liked my video, please share and subscribe. Bye bye, take care.